4 new Henry Cavill movies flying into theaters soon. What is Henry Cavill up to? We haven't heard much from the actor ever since he made that iconic cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine. The British star appeared in the movie as an alternate version of Wolverine, jokingly named Cavill, after which many fans expressed the desire to see him play the character in a lead capacity. But that's unlikely to happen. Cavill has a better chance of becoming James Bond than being cast as the MCU's main X-Man. Under different circumstances, we would still have Henry Cavill as Superman and Geralt or Rivia, aka The Witcher. But as they say, it is what it is. Fans need not be worried as he has a few exciting projects on the way. Most of them are big-budget flicks, so we might have to wait a little longer for Oscar-baiting indie films. Cavill has never really been an awards guy, only managing 14 nominations throughout his career, but we still love him. Here's every upcoming Henry Cavill movie that has been confirmed. For Foot in the Grey, Henry Cavill is part of Guy Ritchie's upcoming action thriller, In the Grey. The film, about 2 extraction specialists attempting to rescue a female negotiator, also stars Jake Gyllenhaal and Isaac Gonzalez. This is Cavill and Ritchie's 3rd collaboration, following The Man from UNCLE and The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, 2 movies which are often categorized among the director's best ever efforts. Cavill and Jason Statham are the 2 actors who seem to understand Guy Ritchie better than anyone else, so news of the former being cast again was well received. Some might argue that Statham would have been the better fit for another pure action movie directed by Ritchie after Wrath of Man, but Cavill can punch really well, too. As for Gyllenhaal, he tends to be pretty versatile and malleable, so audiences can be guaranteed another great performance from him. Unfortunately, the film's release date remains unclear due to behind-the-scenes factors. Lionsgate acquired In the Grey's U.S. distribution rights in October 2023 and scheduled a January 17, 2025 release date, announced at CinemaCon in April 2024. Surprisingly, the studio removed it from the schedule on November 24, 2024, citing incomplete post-production. Then, in November 2025, Lionsgate fully relinquished U.S. distribution rights to Black Bear Pictures. Were execs paranoid following a recent string of underwhelming box office returns for Guy Ritchie movies? Probably. The filmmaker seems to have better luck on television nowadays, with gangster hits like The Gentleman and Mobland topping the streaming charts. Still, following the Black Bear Pictures move, a 2026 release date is now expected. 3 Foot Voltron. Produced by Amazon MGM Studios, Voltron is an upcoming American live-action adaptation of the 1980s animated television series, Voltron, Defender of the Universe, starring Henry Cavill, Sterling K. Brown, and Rita Ora. The film is about piloted robot lions that can combine to form the ultimate humanoid robot, Voltron, to fight evil. Director Rawson Marshall Thurber mentioned that the adaptation will stay true to the heart and the spirit of Defender of the Universe, while introducing an entirely new generation of pilots. So those who didn't watch the 80s series need not worry. Strong team dynamics and exciting action sequences are likely to play out. Away from that, Voltron will be an ideal and refreshing alternative for Transformers who have had to endure similar plots for years. Production wrapped on May 24, 2025. As revealed by producer Bob Koppler in an enthusiastic Instagram update. Our live-action Voltron film has officially wrapped production, and we're thrilled with how it all went. There haven't been reports of any major delays or reshoots. It's also not known whether the film will have a theatrical release or whether it'll debut on Prime Video. The former would be ideal, considering that it's heavy on visual effects. But we bet Rawson Marshall Thurber, known for Central Intelligence and Red Notice, had anticipated either outcome, considering he has made both theatrical and direct-to-streaming releases. 2 Foot Enola Holmes 3. Enola Holmes 3 is in development, with Millie Bobby Brown returning as the title character, the teenage sister of the already famous Victorian-era detective Sherlock Holmes, Henry Cavill. Other confirmed cast members include Himesh Patel, Louis Partridge, Helena Bonham Carter, and Sharon Duncan Brewster. Unlike the first installment, Enola Holmes 2 did not adapt one of Nancy Springer's novels, instead taking real-life inspiration from the 1988 Match Girl strike. This turned out to be a great choice as the film received extremely positive reviews from critics, scoring 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Additionally, it topped Netflix's viewership charts in 93 countries. It's unclear whether the newest installment will be a direct adaptation or a fresh idea, but good things should be expected either way. However, there should be a slight change in tone since Philip Barantini is now the director, not Harry Bradbeer, who directed the first 2. Deadline revealed that Barantini pitched the installment as something that would do for the franchise what Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban did for the Harry Potter film series. That particular film is known for a darker tone compared to the rest. Barantini's capabilities aren't in doubt either. He directed all episodes of Netflix's record-breaking crime drama Adolescence. Barantini's predecessor, Harry Bradbeer, is currently busy making Spider Noir, starring Nicolas Cage. The show is set to premiere in early 2026. 1 Foot Highlander. Highlander is one of Henry Cavill's most anticipated works. Renowned scooper Daniel Richtman was the first to break details about the synopsis. According to him, the film stars Cavill as a mortal warrior Connor MacLeod. Centuries after his death on a Scottish battlefield, he now lives peacefully in the modern world. He is soon forced back into the game when the ruthless, immortal Kurgan resurfaces, aided by a secret organization bent on unlocking the secret to eternal life. The film's star-studded cast includes Dave Bautista, Russell Crowe, and Jimin Hoon-soo. The project was announced in 2021 but shifted from Lionsgate/Summit Entertainment, who had the rights since 2008, to Amazon MGM earlier in 2025, allowing for bigger budgets and franchise potential TV spin-offs. Overall, this seems like the perfect vehicle for Cavill, who has always thrived when handed scripts dwelling on previous centuries. He was excellent in The Witcher, The Tudors, and The Count of Monte Cristo. Russell Crowe and Jimin Hoon-soo are also familiar with this space, having starred together in Gladiator. Even better, Chad Stahelski, known for John Wick, will be directing. The entire team has a chance to do better since the original Highlander, starring Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery, wasn't flawless. Critics were unsatisfied with parts of the plot, which featured a battle between immortal warriors, jumping between the past and the present. Still, the film spawned multiple sequels, as well as a TV series.